Slayers, I'm the one and only world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64, and welcome to, oh my god, Sonic Rush. This game, if you know me, you know that this game was my first ever video game that I ever owned, that I ever played. Like, my first, it's my first official game. I had a couple crappy LCD games before this, but Sonic Rush was the first official game I've ever played, and it made me who I am today, and I thank it for that. And the Let's Play's here. The Let's Play's finally here. Now, I've struggled with how to do this for a long time because I didn't know how I was gonna, make this look, or, I was even gonna edit something like this. These episodes are probably not gonna be that long. I'm gonna be real. Each Sonic Rush episode should probably be under 10 minutes.
Why though you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Because we're going to be doing one special stage per video. And as you can see, we have backgrounds now. Background photos for our DS games. I figured out how to do it. Mystery Dungeon is probably not going to get one because it doesn't really need one. Going forward, games will have them, especially the ones that have two screens. And for those of you who are curious and know Sonic Rush, you know that Sonic Rush is a game that really does take advantage of the DS's dual screen stuff. And I've thought about how to do this for a long time, and I think the best case scenario is I found out on Drastic, which is the emulator I use, that you are able to customize the screens, and I figured this is the best configuration. The bottom screen is just big enough so you can see it, but not too big where it's bigger than the top screen. Plus, I can still switch back and forth between the two if needed. But let's get right into it. I'm not going to hesitate. Man, here we go. Leaf Storm. Oh my god, you don't understand. For a lot of people, Green Hill is the most iconic level. Sonic, Ice Cap is the most iconic level. For me, it is Leaf Storm, man. This is the first ever video game level I was introduced to. This is my first ever Sonic level, and oh man, I'm still bad at the game. You think I'd be really good at this. This is my, first video game of all time. Man, I remember thinking the tricking system that you could do in this game was so freaking cool. And the bottom screen switch like this, where we are now on the bottom screen. You'll notice I'll switch the bottom screen right, boom, like that. This is the top screen, the big one. Now this is the bottom screen, the big one. So, I'm gonna switch them based on whatever our preferences are at that time. No, I don't need to go this way, go. Actually, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going the wrong way. Give me a break, okay? I haven't played Sonic Rush. Am I gonna die? I haven't played Sonic Rush in a minute, if I'm being real with you guys there, but I do mean a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, but how did I mess that trick up? But man, oh man, the last time I actually did play this was in, I believe 2022, when oh, by the way, I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below, and I'm going to finish the sentence I was just saying, but I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below, would you like me to switch the screens, or would you rather just have, when it switches to the bottom screen, I just leave it like that, so you just, so the screens don't change at all, and you just look at the bottom screen? Let me know. I don't know, not everyone has as bad eyesight as I do, so you can probably see, like, look, you can probably see when it switches to the top screen, like, just like that, just fine. For me, it's a little hard to see, so I'm going to switch back to the top screen, but, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will do it. But Sonic Rush is so important because it is the first boost game, the first ever Sonic boost game, and it is by far, to a lot of people, it's probably still the best, but I freaking love this game. It's so important to me. It was developed by Demps, and these are the special stage entrances right here, and basically what you got to do is boost your way around to get into them. There are multiple per stage. Now, how the Chaos Emeralds work is a very special type of way. Honestly, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, these are my favorite Sonic special stages ever.
What? What the fuck?
And you'll see them in a second. They're really fun. I really like them, and I really know them all by heart. And how they basically work is they're all on the bottom screen, so we don't have to worry about the top screen at all. And they're like Sonic 2 in that half pipes return, but listen, they're not Sonic 2 half pipes in that they're actually doable and not annoying. You know what I'm saying? And each actual stage has one Chaos Emerald. So because there are 7 Chaos Emeralds, that means there are 7 stages for each character in the game. And we will be doing Blaze and Sonic both and the final story. And since these will be shorter videos, I might even start pumping them out on some weeks with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon regardless, because they're I imagine they're not going to be too hard to edit. They're kind of short. I don't think they're going to, require too many edits. And just like that, I'm already done. These special stages are incredibly easy, but they're really fun. I really enjoy them. And they actually use the touchscreen. And as I'm recording this off the Odin, I obviously can't use the touchscreen. I obviously, can't use the stylus, which I probably never would have anyway. I just used my finger. Even when I first did this, I didn't even know that the DS had a stylus yet. So I was just using my finger, and I could not do these special stages as a kid. Trust me, I was that bad. But, who are you if you aren't bad at the first ever video game you played, right? You know what I'm saying? Sonic Rush for a long time was my favorite Sonic game. It probably still is my favorite Sonic game. And some of you might be saying, well, Sega Slayer, what about Sonic Unleashed? What about Sonic Unleashed? Sonic Unleashed is my favorite game of all time, but I don't like to classify it as my favorite Sonic game of all time, since that would just kind of like make the list boring. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to say Sonic Rush is my favorite Sonic game of all time. Sonic Unleashed is a Sonic game, yes, but it is my favorite game of all time, so it's kind of above everything else. And so I'd like to have my own, separate. I don't know if you guys are like that, where even if your favorite game is in a series, you'd still like to classify another game as, your favorite in that series. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird like that. Maybe I'm the first to think of it or something like that. But yeah, that's the first Chaos Emerald done. These stages are nothing, I promise you. And each stage has 2 acts and a boss, and that's how we're going to be doing it. So we'll do 1 stage per video, and, it's boss, and that'll be that. And we'll be doing that for Blaze and everything, because, again, this series is not going to be that long. These stages are relatively short when you're boosting your way through them, and that's the big problem. Oh, by the way, I should state this right now. Even though there are multiple special stage entrances inside of a stage, you can't get each.
Editor's note here, I don't like the way I explained this in the video. Basically what I was trying to say is it's restricted to 1 emerald per stage. You can't get multiple. So if you can't get the red emerald, you can go back and do it. If you miss one of the entrances and you find another one in the level, you'll still be able to do the red. You cannot collect, for example, the blue emerald in Leaf Forest. You have to be in Water Palace for that. Hope that sums it up. Oh, and I'm sick while recording this editor's note, so, sorry.
Obviously, Sega and Demps knew that these stages are a lot easier than, your average Sonic 2 stage, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense for you to be able to get, it wouldn't make a lot of sense for you to be able to, get both of the, okay. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for you to get multiple Chaos Emeralds inside of your, what am I doing? Inside of 1 stage, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing this up, I know. I know. I'm trying to explain it all while playing it. Man, this first level was so fun though. The second level has something really cool and iconic to me. I'm getting an A rank. I'm not getting this rank. Oh, I got a C! Oh, I'm bad at my first ever game. Bro, I'm embarrassing myself at my first ever game. But whatever. What I love about Rush is it really does uphold that classic Sonic feeling, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you get in, there's no story, no explanation, no nothing like that. You're just in. Leaf Storm, go. Oh, and the same thing goes for acts as well. So in Act 2, I would not be able to get the next Chaos Emerald. It would still just be the red Chaos Emerald. In fact, I might even just demonstrate it to you. There is no, it's 1 Chaos Emerald per stage. That's the way it works, and I kind of like that. I agree with it. It keeps it on pace, it keeps everything on pace. And we will be getting every Chaos Emerald in this Let's Play period. Oh, man. I didn't do that. But the best part to think about Sonic Rush and getting all the Chaos Emeralds is that even when you do it, even when you do get all the Chaos Emeralds, it, even if you don't get them all is what I was trying to say. That's not the end of the game. You just still get to go back and try again later on if you want to. So even if we miss a Chaos Emerald on a video, I'll still have them all by the end of the, Let's Play. But yeah, another interesting thing that I think Sonic Rush did really well is its combination use of both 3D and 2D sprites, because almost everything in this game is 2D rendered except Sonic. He is completely 3D rendered, and I love that. Shout out to the guys who are making Sonic Rush 3D, by the way. I can't wait to play that game. That would be really freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to play that game. It's gonna be really cool to see all those levels in 3D. I did a video on that a while back, and it was incredibly fun. And for Sonic Rush, a game as important to me as it is, it'd be cool to really see it from that new perspective. Also, a lot of people are kind of mixed on tricking, and I love tricking. Tricking is insane in this game, And I'm about to show you guys something here at the end of the level that completely creeped me the heck out as a kid. I mean, I hated it. And it should be right about... Yeah, here it is. This creeped me out so much when I was a kid. Oh, it's right there. Look. So there's this black ball with Eggman's face on it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know what it is, but when I was a kid, it creeped me the heck out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, it creeped me out. I don't know why. It just did. Blaze has one too, by the way. Hey, I can accept an A. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I never get tired of that. I always loved it, the boss transitions in this game. So, okay, they're mostly on the top screen. Eggman, what are you up to now? Sonic, you little pest. This was my first introduction to Eggman too. So, you know, Robotnik here, I wasn't one of those Sonic 1 kids. The first game I played was Sonic Rush. So modern, straight into modern Eggman. So when I was a kid, I didn't know the name Robotnik. He was just Eggman to me. And I thought he was so cool. You know, the first thought I had when I was a kid, keep in mind, I was like 4 when I first played this. So the first thought I had was like, man, I really want to eat this man's buttons.
Weird. Buddy? You're weird.
I don't know why. Something about them looked like candy when I was a kid. I don't know why. I don't know. But either way, Sonic, you little pest. Soon, ultimate power will be within my grasp. And I shall be invincible. Ha! I may not know what your plan is, but it's never going to work. He is right about that. I hated this boss when I was a kid. I couldn't beat this boss. But I love this song. I could not beat this boss when I was a kid. And then I remember the first time I ever beat it, right? And then I made it to the Water Palace boss, and then I lost that one. I was like, oh man, come on, dude. I just beat it. Honestly, though, this is the easiest boss in the freaking world, and I love it. And I love the boss music. It's all really good. The whole meep, dude, I used to walk around saying meep all the time. Now, I think Rush Adventure does have the better boss music, but I freaking love this song either way. Also, it was kind of annoying how this song does play, like, in high. Ooh, I'm about to tell you guys right now. So, after you hit this ball, after his head goes rolling, right? I don't know if you've ever played this game when you were a kid, but even if you're an adult now or you're older, right? When I was a kid, I spent hours trying to let him grab me with the claw. Like when he would grab his head up, if he does it again, if I don't beat him in time, if he does it again, I'm sorry, this is the easiest boss in the world, but if I don't beat him, right, and he does it again, I want him to do it again. Please do it again. When he grabs his head back, right? I spent so long trying to freaking get grabbed up by his claw, and it doesn't work. It's not possible, but I tried to. Honestly, my only thought when I was a kid was, how is he not afraid to do this? I'm afraid of heights. I've been afraid of heights my entire life. I'm not afraid to admit it. Look! I spent so long trying to get him to grab me. He never would. He never would grab me, but I spent so long trying to do it. Honestly, I don't know how I used to die on this boss. It's probably one of the easiest video game bosses of all time. By the way, you can't boost on these levels, so, you know, just keep that in mind. Here we go. You just stand. Like, you can spend your entire time standing still for like 90% of this boss and then still win. Also, the hit counter is really revolutionary and not needed. I'm about to die. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually just died. I guess curses do linger on. I guess curses really do linger on because I just freaking died. How did I die? I'm gonna be real. I was just talking about how easy this boss is, and I guess it's because I'm trying to fit. And I got hit! How did I get hit? I didn't lose any ring stuff. The hit counter, I guess, is kind of unneeded. It's not really needed. I mean, Sonic bosses have 8 hits. That's not really too hard to remember. But for, you know, a younger me, that counter was great because whenever I would see it tick down, I was like, oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm getting so close. I remember the first time I ever got him down to, like, 1 hit, and I was like, no! And I died, and I was like, no! Realistically, I don't understand. Again, don't understand how I died here. But, like, I don't even understand how I just died here. Here I am 20. This happened when I was 4 years old. I'm 21 now, and I still just died. That's just a shame. That's just a shame. Come on, buddy. I don't know. I love the PS1 graphics of this. The 2D backgrounds, the the you know, the aesthetics of this level. I just love it, and I love the fact that Eggman talks the entire time. Get ready to be schooled, dude. So much of his lines I used to just constantly repeat when I was a kid. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, got it. Honestly, this is Dimps' best game. Honestly, you know, when I always say Sonic 4 surprises me, right? Sonic 4 genuinely surprised me because Dimps did so well with this and even Advanced, right? Though I think the Rush series outclasses Advanced every single day of the week, but Advanced is still a really good game series, and I just don't know how Dimps could fall so far from their roots to make something so cool as this and Rush Adventure and Colors DS and the entire Rush trilogy in general. And then the entire Advanced trilogy, and then out of nowhere, Sonic 4. I just don't get it. They had such a good formula going on, and then to this day, I'd say 2D Boost is still better than 3D Boost. Granted, I love both of them. Got it. Beating the boss scenes were always so cool, too. The explosion that always happened. You know, I always wondered how Eggman didn't die. I won't forget this. And would you look at that? Chaos Emerald. That doesn't look like a Chaos Emerald. It's square. What's this? Here we go. What? Finally, I've got the second one. Thank you for defeating him. Who's that? Bro, when I was a kid, Blaze was so cool, but I hated her. I hated Blaze when I was a kid, and let me explain why I hated Blaze. One, I always felt like her levels were harder. Right? Granted, I don't think they are. I still kind of think they are, I'm gonna be honest. But one, I thought her levels were harder. And two, I thought she was the bad guy. You know, keep in mind, right? When I jumped into this game, and I had the choice between a pink cat or a blue hedgehog, keep in mind, I was a kid. I was a boy. I was 4 years old. You know, I was gonna pick the blue hedgehog, right? So I'm like, okay, blue hedgehog. So, and I thought she was the antagonist of the game. I thought she was just the bad guy. Or honestly, when I was a kid, I didn't even understand. For the first year or two I played this game, I didn't even understand that Blaze had a different story, right? Here's the thing: her levels are the exact same as Sonic, and they're in the same, and they're in a different order, of course. But her levels are the exact same as Sonic. So I always thought, why would I ever play as her? Why would I play as the girl character when I could just play the boy character and give the same, you know, the same story? Now keep in mind, I was a kid, so it was different back then. Right, so I didn't know any better, but nowadays I know that she has her own story, and I know it's really good, and I love the two of their stories combined. Also, the hub world here keeps track of all the Chaos Emeralds you have, the amount of boost, your lives, and all that. And here we go, cutscenes. Hey, what's up? Eggman's got another crazy scheme, and we saw some mysterious girl. Things are starting to get interesting, eh, Tails? Idle hands can be a dangerous thing, Sonic. This ultimate power that Eggman spoke of. I wonder what kind of power he was talking about. No need to worry. Whatever he decides to do, we'll stop him. Let's go, Tails. I know I can always count on you. Hey Sonic, wait for me! Man. Sonic, I will be your navigator from now on. Player character Blaze the Cat is now playable. So I want to say a couple things. One, I hate this freaking, hub world, and I'm gonna tell you why I hate this hub world, right? One, because if you look at it, right, I freaking love this hub world. It's so cool. It doesn't actually explain where we are. I can only assume we're on, like, just Mobius or something. It's just a planet, right? But I love this hub world, and there's just areas you can't go to that I always wanted to go to, like up there, which is Tails' workshop, and down there, which is, I'm actually not going to spoil that for you, but I remember when I was a kid, right, all these levels over here that I see and I couldn't get to, it used to upset me so much. And here we have two of the levels in this game, right? This one right here, the next one that we're going to be doing, Water Palace. Freaking hate this level. Like, I hated this level. I could not do it as a kid. I couldn't do it. And then this next one down here, the little carnival looking one, yeah, that one. Oh, we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one. But not for this episode. That's going to do it for this episode. That's Sonic the Rush Part 1, Leaf Forest. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, why I'm doing one stage per episode, these videos would, like, this Let's Play would be way too short. If I did 2 zones per video, it would be way too short. I mean, you can see there's almost nothing. There's only 7 zones, right? 7 zones. That's only, if you think about it, right? I'm extending the Let's Play to at least 14 parts, probably 15 parts, I'm gonna be real with you, by doing it the way I'm doing it now, instead of the 7 or maybe less that it would probably, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, So if I did 4, that'd be 2 episodes. By episode 2, we'd already have 4 levels done. Think about that. By episode 3, 5 or 6. By episode 4, 7 levels plus the first Blaze level. You see what I'm saying? So this Let's Play would go incredibly fast. So I'm going to do it the one zone way. Let me know what you guys think of this Let's Play down in the comments below. I'll talk more about Sonic Rush next time. And yeah, until next time, make sure to have a great day, great night, or great anytime. Have a good one, Slayers.